Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, as you can tell from the title, in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to look like a bitch on a budget, and I'm gonna be, using all drugstore brands, except for the brushes, but, all the products that I use are gonna be from the drugstore, from brands like Maybelline, MAXFACTOR, Wet n Wild, L'Oreal, NYX, and the more well-known drugstore brands. And I created this look, and this is proof that you can look snatched and good on a budget and not have to break the bank, as we say. So before we get into this video, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and follow me on all my social media platforms: Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. They're all Glammedbygigi. And give this video a huge thumbs up. And yeah, so if you want to know how to look snatched and on a budget, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so I did my brows off camera, as you can see, and for my brows I used the Maybelline Master Precise micro pencil in the shade deep brown, and this pencil retails for $8, so it's a really cheap brow pencil, and you get a lot of product inside of it, and it's my favorite, honestly. Yeah. So first off, primer, and for primer I'm gonna be using the NYX pore filler. It's a really good dupe for the Benefit Professional. I took some on my fingers, and I'm just gonna massage it in on my T-zone mostly, and I've already moisturized my face prior to filming. Bitch, what pores? Girl, they're gone. Yay. It's only $14. Alright, so for primer, for foundation, I'm gonna be using the MAXFACTOR Pan Stick in the shade 97 Cool Bronze. This is a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, just because I want to look kind of, bronzy and whatever. How I like to use it is take it all over my face. And I like to focus it on my beard area mostly, because this girl has a beard. Now I'm using a lot, but you don't need to, but I just love my foundation. And today, to blend in my foundation, I'm not going to be using a sponge, I'm going to be using a brush, and this is the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. Okay. I've been using this brush to blend in my foundation as of lately, in the last couple of days, and I'm kind of loving it. I'm kind of loving the finish. So let's blend. Alright, so now that our foundation is on, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Concealer in the shade CW03, and I'm going to be snatching and highlighting my face. Now this is a lighter shade, lighter than I usually go for. But since I used a darker foundation, I'm gonna use a lighter concealer, just to bring back, to just not look too crazy, you know? And of course, to blend the concealer, I'm gonna be using a Real Technique sponge. By the way, the concealer is $5, so it's a really great concealer. It's one of my favorites, and it's $5. Alright, so concealer is on, the skin is looking snatched, and now to look even more snatched, I'm gonna set everything in using the COTY AIRSPUN powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. You can get this powder on Amazon for about $7, which is amazing, and you get so much product, so it's gonna last you like up to like 6-7 months. And it's a really good powder, and it doesn't flash back. So I poured some into the cap, and I'm gonna take some powder on my sponge and set the under eyes immediately. What I love about this powder is that it gives you some like extra coverage, and I'm all about that. Right, so now that the face is set, I'm gonna start contouring, and for contouring, I'm gonna be using the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. This was my shit, like, oops, I just dropped one of the shades. This was like my shit back in the day, and I already hit pan on some of the shades, and this is my favorite shade, which is the shade Sculpt, and I'm gonna be using it to sculpt the face. So I'm gonna be taking a Morphe brush that has no name and swirling it around the shade Sculpt from the NYX contour palette and sculpting my face. Do I look skinny? No? Okay. And now to contour this nose, I'm also going to be taking the shade Sculpt and a angled shadow brush from Real Techniques and sculpting and contouring my nose. By the way, I forgot to say how much this palette is for. This palette retails for $25, which is amazing. You get 8 shades and it would last you like years maybe. And I think you can also get the shades individually. I'm not sure about that, but I think you can, so that's great. Right, the face is looking snatched. Now, for blush, I'm gonna be taking the MAXFACTOR Cream Crème Puff Blush in the shade Lavish Mauve, and here you go. It's such a pretty blush, and I'm gonna be taking it on a Morphe angled brush and just, you know, using it to bring back, you know, some color and warmth into the face. So, for highlighting, I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting palette, and I think I saw something on Instagram the other day that this palette is a dupe for the Huda Beauty 3D HD, I don't know, highlighting palette for one of the palettes, and I think, yeah, and this retails for only $15 and you get 4 shades. And the shades are blinding, like, oh my god. I'm gonna be using the first shade, which is Sweet Peony. I don't know. I'm gonna be taking it on an Anastasia A23 brush. Okay, so now that we're highlighted, you already know the drill. I'm gonna be using setting spray, and my favorite drugstore setting spray is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. And I'm gonna be spraying it all over. Before the spray dries down, I'm gonna take my sponge and pat everything in. By the way, the NYX setting spray retails for $8, and now that the face is set and everything, let's get to eyes. So, for the eyes, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Burgundy bar, which looks a little something like this. I love this palette, but the problem with it is you only get 2 mattes and all the rest are shimmers. Now, I don't mind shimmers, but you cannot create a whole look with it. But if you're looking for great drugstore eyeshadows, NYX has got your back. They've got so many colors and so many palettes, and the quality is amazing and blendability is amazing and everything. So Maybelline shadows are okay, but I prefer the NYX ones, but I don't really have the colors that I really want to use for today. So yeah. So from the Burgundy bar, I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, which is a kind of matte taupe, and I'm gonna be taking it as my transition shade on a NYX 16 blending brush. My eyes are already primed with concealer and setting powder, so let's take this shade and place it in the crease. Now on this Morphe Packer brush, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which is a more champagne-y shimmery color. I'm going to be placing this shade all over my lid. I'm going to be spraying the brush just to intensify the shadow. Now on this kind of more tapered blending brush by Morphe also, I'm going to be taking the darkest shade, which is this dark brown matte shade, and I'm going to be patting it on my outer corner just to darken it up and give some more definition. Now on my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking this pencil brush also by Morphe, and taking this shimmery purple plum shade, and I'm gonna be smoking it out on my lower lash line. Now on this other pencil brush by that I don't know the name and brand, I'm gonna be taking the lightest shade and highlighting my inner corner and brow bone with it. And now I'm gonna be adding a winged liner, and I'm gonna be using the Gigi Hadid and Maybelline liquid liner, and it retails for $10. Alright, and now for mascara, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic mascara. It's a really good one, and this one retails for about $16, which is more up there in price, but it's worth it. It's very similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Like almost the same one, same formula kind of, and I just love this one. Now let me just go finish off the second eye off camera, and I'll be right back, you know, for lips and the final look. Alright you guys, so the eyes are done, and I'm just loving the look. It's so soft yet so fierce, and you know, but I didn't want to go too crazy because I was going with a very like bold lips, so I just wanted, you know, something, you know, subtle but still like a pop up of color on the lower lash line. Like I used purple because I'm going for a dark purple lip, and yeah, I'm just feeling it. So for lips, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade 45 Escapist. This formula, you guys, is amazing. Like I wore it the other day, and I wore it for like 7 to 8 hours, and I ate with it, I drank with it, I did some other stuff with my mouth with it, and it didn't come off. It stayed like on. It wasn't coming off. And I tried, you know, when I was home, and I tried removing it with oil. It just wouldn't come off. It's just like, it's there to stay. So the color is very nice, and it smells really nice. It smells like vanilla. So let's apply it. Like, I'm not really a big fan of purple lipstick, but this is so dark that it almost looks black on. Like from far you can tell I'm wearing black lipstick, which made me fall in love with it, like honestly. Just love it so much. Like, it's so pretty, like honestly. Anyways, I'm just gonna go change up real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I'm just in love with this look. It's so me, you know, like soft eyes, winged liner, bold, like dark lip, and just, you know, snatched face. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, you got to learn a few things and find some new drugstore favorites. And I want you to sound off down below in the comments down below. What are your favorite drugstore products and or brands or whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye.